Yeah, let's rock this crypto ride. I was clocking in late, bills piling high. Dreamed of a break, touching the sky. One click on the app, crypto caught my eye. Bought that first coin, felt the rush like. From the daily grind to the moonshot call, crypto's the beat making me stand tall. Crypto rock and roll, oh yeah, let it swing. Tips to the pumps, hear the freedom ring. Crypto rock and roll, feel the good times call. From the crash to the cash, rising after the fall. Crypto rock and roll, baby, we're all in. Crypto rock and roll. Lighting the way, lost the little ones, but bounce back strong. Crypto's a fire where I belong. From the fear to the cheer, it's a wild, sweet spin. Crypto rock and roll, let the winds begin. Feel the fever rise, feel the fever rise, feel the fever rise. The market's a dance, but we on the floor. Crypto's the thrill forevermore. Crypto rock and roll, oh yeah, let it swing. Dips to the pumps, till the freedom ring. Crypto rock and roll, feel the good times call. From the crash to the cash, rising after the fall. Crypto rock and roll, baby, we're all in. Baby, woo. Crypto rock and roll, baby, we're all in. I'm gonna rock and roll. Feet sketch that blue flag. Swore it was gold. New on the screen, stories boldly told. I bought the breakout, heart full of fire. Bitcoin was rising, taking me higher. Felt like forever, the moon just in sight. But the flag waved goodbye in the dead of the night. When flags no longer fly, Bitcoin whispers goodbye. When flags no longer fly, lost in the dim under the sky. When flags no longer fly. The chart magic, confidence so grand. Trust the pattern, baby. It's all in your hand. I held through the cave, dreamed of the game, but the crash came soft like a summer rain. From the high hopes low to the quiet regret. Guru's sweet promise, one I'll never forget. The screen goes dark, the dream slips away. Flags in the wind, gone yesterday. When flags no longer fly, again.
The promise, the moon with the wink and a chart so fine. All coins in my pocket felt like stars aligned. Bought the dream at the peak, heart racing with desire. Thought we'd rise together, set the night on fire. Gave it all I had, every secret side, but the glow turned cold under a fading sky. All kinds broke my heart, left me in the blue, took my whispered hopes, left nothing true. All kinds broke my heart, with a silent foe, whispers turned to echoes, lost it all. Can I ever dream, I'll go and dream again. They whispered sweet gains in the glow of the night. From the dip to the pump, everything felt right. Held through the tremble, believed in the spark, but the rug pulled swift, left me in the dark. From the high hopes low to the quiet ache inside. All coins took my faith, nowhere to hide. The promise was velvet, the fall came so deep. All coins stole my dreams, now I barely sleep. Ooh, why the cruel goodbye? All coins broke my heart, left me in the blue, took my whispered hopes, left nothing true. All coins broke my heart, with a silent fall, whispers turned to echoes, lost it all. Can I ever dream, all coin dream again?
Nothing like a little cowbell. Just saying. A little cowbell and a whole lot of Jesus. It's all anyone really needs. Maybe some Bitcoin too. Maybe some CUDA and some road. CUDA for the road. Are we through playing with our dinglings now?
Hey, rebels, crank the screen with the rebel yell. Road Dawg Crypto's the fear that rings a bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the weirdest crypto show ever. Actually, coming on the stream earlier tonight than the 10:30 normal time. We decided we would bum rush everything. Thank you. Turkey's coming.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to the early edition of Late Night Crypto with Road Dawg. Had to go on just a little bit earlier, 2 reasons. Got something going on a little bit later and trying to adjust my schedule there. And also trying to see what the numbers look like about this time slot. Is it better? Some people can't stay up as late as I'm on. Different time frames, whatnot, and everything. You know, on the East Coast, I would think it'd be a little bit earlier for most people, but to the other side of me, hey, you guys across the pond and other places, I don't know. We'll see what we can get going on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bitcoin on the 6-minute time frame. You can see it came up and nabbed our juicy little target zone right up here, just right below that 200 moving average on this particular time frame. She's looking kind of juicy. She's looking kind of fun, making higher highs, higher lows. That's what we need to see to get things going and put that tingling in our toes. That's what I'm talking about, and I want my toes to tingle. Speaking of toes, I'm just saying, Grifter's got a grift, baby. If you want the golden alpha, hey, come join my OnlyFans fancy foot group. where I will deliver Bitcoin charts in a private room between you and me, just you and me, and my fungusy little toenails pointing to not only the entry. Don't worry, we use protection. We will have a stop loss. There is a prophylactic involved, and the very juicy exits. Also, that you can get those big old poles, the profit. Come join the OnlyFans Pussy Group. $2,499 a month. It's worth it all, you little perverts. Love you guys in Dubai. If you can't afford that right now, hang out at the channel, ask them questions. I'll get you there. Come on. We've been here forever. It's a learning channel. We have fun learning, looking at the charts, and we do pretty good. I think. So if you can't afford $2,499 a month to support your boy, well, just hang out anyway, man. Come on, pick it up. You'll learn the stuff. You'll pick it up. Come on, hang out. Come on, we'll get you there. Then you can come and join me, okay? It's all right. You don't have to do it all at once. I'm just saying. Right here's our juicy target, $91,000, $682. Closer and closer to 100. A lot closer than it was at 80,000. Remember that? That was scary AF, right? Scary AF. Higher highs, higher lows. And then we come back down after kind of needing some resistance. That kind of happens. Here on this little juicy time frame, if I'm looking at this Ichimoku cloud indicator over here, which I stripped down just to the cloud, man. I just want the cloud. We popped out through the red. We're over the little slithery looking green, stringy looking cloud. That's good. That's some good cloud, people. That's some good cloud. That's what I want out of a cloud right there. I couldn't ask for anything better than what we're looking at right now. I likes it. The only thing I don't like is my trend line. I need to go to candle bodies, Oh, you're cutting to that candle body? Well, we connect it to this candle body. We don't want to pinch the tip. We want to zoom out and see what the trend line is, because the magic of trend lines are that they act as support and resistance. Therefore, if it acts as support resistance, we can assume that they can do that again. Might we come down to 91.2, 91.3? Well, yeah, the trend line says that's possible. It's got a little bit of wiggle room that you can consider there that says, hey, man, we might actually wiggle down here to 191, 100 or something. But, hey, that's just how it goes, baby. We came up, we made our higher high at a nice little reversal pattern. 236 Fibonacci is what we were looking at. 236 Fibonacci-ish is what we got. Also, swing high to swing low, 272 right up to 1.38. 272 area is what we're looking for. Meaning that, hey man, we went to the top of the stairs. We got to take a step back before we can take 2 steps forward again. Now, typically what we're looking for, if we're really just taking 1 step back and 2 steps forward, we want to bounce off of a 382 Fibonacci if we're really trying to climb that ladder, and we did not. But we are at a 0.5, holding on. Things are indicating that we're going to test one of these 2 areas. I wouldn't doubt it if we are starting to look back toward maybe 91.2. There's an argument to get back down to the 786 Fibonacci area. Very doable. Could be a happening. But that's okay. So we lost the 9 moving average, and okay, well, we do that. So we're looking for support on the 21 at first to see if that holds it. Okay. If it doesn't, we're looking at the 50, which is right down here at the little area we got. So Bitcoin giving a little back from what it took today. That was kind of nice and juicy. Come over here on the 1 hour, and this is what it looked like. This morning was a little scary coming down, had all the gurus all tore up this morning, what I see when I was rewinding through that. They were very confused there, I saw. But here on the 1 hour, we crossed the 9 moving average. It's our first sign of recovery right there after bouncing off of support. I'm looking for that. We just testing the other ones, the 21, 50's up here. That's a good chance we'll go to our 50 next, in my personal opinion. We get past that 21, keep on moving up. Bigger time frames, hey man. Say, hey man, I think we're doing okay. We got a little bit of an uptrend started here. Let's see if we can keep it going. There's some bullish divergence going on. Most promising indicator that I've got for this particular time frame that I'm using at the moment would be this MACD, which just now flipped bullish. Yay! So we can have hours of fun out of this MACD. She's the crazy aunt that brings all the liquor to the parties, but she shows up late. That's Aunt MacD right there. she's going to help this be a good party. There will be some resistance ahead, so we will have to try to keep the noise down and not get too euphoria, to have go into too much euphoria. As you know, they could be calling the cops in on us if we go up to around, I don't know, somewhere around 92.78, something like that's what we're getting at the moment. I could pull a fib, but I'm just all fibbed out at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing today? According to 1 hour, we were bouncing off the 200 moving average area. We didn't touch it. We don't have to. Bullish cross over here on some other moving averages. That's pretty good. 618 area that we've been at before. Went down a little bit lower. Some people will be looking at this as a bear flag to be coming down, and they'll probably you'll probably see they've been doing this for a while, except for when we have green days and they switch their mind. On red days, it's always a flag. On green days, look, it's some kind of a bottom, Adam and Eve or something others, it seems. YouTube is a very interesting place when it comes to crypto, I find. Very interesting place. We just try to keep it real here on the channel. Right now, over on Ourbit, there is the River trade. I've been playing River. River's been kind of cool. Let's go over here to our to the old chat room, Telegram group over here, which is free, by the way. To the vanity wall. At the moment, it is. You might have to have some road coin to be in it in a few months, though. I'm just saying. We got some luck here. Blue Collar Trader, are you in the house, Blue Collar Trader? Blue Collar Trader posted some gains over here. Look at that, trading Brev. We charted that, I think, for you. That's a cool graphic. Look at that. The other night, that's great, man. 68% gains on that one, 20x long. Here's one for 3%. Here's one for and here's one for 116. Congratulations, my man. Good job. Hey. Excelente. And look at this is 123. Killing it over here. That was a short right there. He shorted it. Oh, there he goes. There's our entry was 45 cents, shorted down to 42. I made 123% gains on that. Excelente. Congratulations, my man. This is one that I popped over and found that I guess my silver trade got stopped out. So I got stopped, apparently. I got stopped out 55% gains over there on my silver trade. May have to try to get back in it. Precious metals were pulling back. Ourbit, you can trade silver over there and a certain amount of tokenized stocks. It's kind of cool. Micro strategies and all that's over there. Was that the only one? Is that all I had over here? Oh. And this is River. I think that one got stopped out too, not at 32%. I came back to my exchange and they were just popping open, so I put them over there. So I'm in a River long at the moment, up just a little bit. Stop losses are all set and everything. But that's what I've been playing, and we've been trying to grow this account. It goes up and down, but we're hanging on the right side of $50 now, so hey, making a little bit of progress there. It's been choppy, it's been not choppy, it's been choppy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how we feeling tonight? Let's come over and say hello to everybody before we jump into altcoins, because they're getting a pullback. Remember, we were all excited when altcoins were right over here, like yay, yeah. And, there were lots of flags to the upside. Lots of high targets. Any altcoin looking at it, just put it in the flag, and it's going, yeah, I can see it's doing it. But we were at resistance. The harmonic pattern was giving us that. Our fibs warn us of these ideas. It just needed to make a higher high. It's all it needed to do, and then it can come back in. Now, some people will read that as being oh no, we're going to have to short everything. I don't know. I mean, maybe. You can definitely get some altcoin shorts in, but I look for support down here just a little bit, and hopefully we will stop here and try to go back up rather than come all the way back down to here. But this is also a very valid idea. So this one would depend more on this diagonal trend line kind of holding up for us, in my personal opinion, right here, for this little channel idea that we were in, and there was where we technically broke out of that idea. However, you got more of the sideways channel over here. Let's change the color so we can actually identify that. Let's go with how about orange? No, yeah, that'll work. If you can see it that way. So if you're looking at it this way, which I was, going by this top trend line, whether you're looking for some kind of, some people even call that a head and shoulders, but it's not. It's just a I mean, whatever. Anyway, this is the main point. It's got a good chance to come back and test that breakout of that orange line right here, 840, if we go deeper, if we get a deeper pullback. But my anticipation is that they will probably just bump us down, you know, today is Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Okay. Let's see if they don't try to turn this around somewhere late Thursday, early Friday, something like that, and start pumping up on those days. They've got a little playbook. I haven't got it quite figured out, but I mean, you know, they're bringing us down on a Wednesday, switching it up just a little bit on us, right? They They're just pumping all weekend here through Monday, Tuesday. Oh, that's odd. We thought they'd dump us on Monday, right? And they're switching it up. Now they're dumping us on Wednesday and Tuesday and Wednesday and probably into Thursday here. But I would see some support being very possible down here. And then altcoins could be going back up. Meaning that when you're looking at these altcoins, you say, man, that's too high. Because if you bought there, you're probably underwater, right? Yeah, that's the bad thing about buying, chasing the green candles. Now, no, because I wanted to, and some of them I did, and they were stopped out, and all this other stuff. Some of that candle chasing helped build that tiny account, so it's not bad. But you got to have your risk under control, and that's a lot of times that's more easier said than actually performed, if truth be told, right? Even those of us the most experienced in crypto still did stupid things, and sometimes, I don't know, we trigger things on exchanges. Sometimes putting in another order throws out your stop losses. Sometimes I've seen it happen. I don't know, man. We always got to keep double checking on this stuff and triple checking sometimes. At some point tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this turkey head will come over and start talking to the chat. I promise. Like right now. What the F is that? Now you start the show without me? What? I sent it out on Twitter, because I don't usually do that, because I'm trying to get better at this game. And I also put it out on Telegram. It was put out on Telegram. I put it over here. Going early tonight, 8:30ish. Just saying. How we doing, everybody? What is hey, we can make this thing bigger. Look, it's bigger. Oh, now you can't see it because of the dancing girls. Well, shout out to everybody hanging out with me a little bit early. It is almost 9 o'clock. Now, Joe from Trade Intuition, I think he's probably going at 9. I'm not trying to cut in on this time or anything, but I am experimenting with this earlier time frame. And I probably won't have another stream tonight. But I'm going to get into some altcoins here. I've got a list. You might have a list. Let's put our list together, smash them up, and see if we can make a baby with them. That sounded better in my head than it did when it came out. But I will put my request in the chat, and I will be checking under there, because there's no guarantees or anything above it. And members and super chats do get priority, by the way. 2025 True, I think your name that we're familiar with is So. I think you were number 1 tonight, So. Shout out to you, True 2025. We got blue collar traders in the house. Silver Days. Good to have you guys here. Thank you for hanging out. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you, Sam. Blazing Sambo right there. Silver Days. We just said that. You got twice. Silver Days says I got a prescription for some, and they earn it. And then some more cowbell. I got cowbell. I got loads of cowbell. I've even got a new cowbell that looks like a cow. She sounds like a boring ass cowbell. Actually, the kind that we actually need. Anyway. I would play that when I play it here and I hit on the beat for what I hear in my monitor. When it comes out in the end, what you hear, it's never on beat. Never. So I've given up on that. So if you're wondering, how you can't ever hit the beat, that's why. When it comes out, the time difference or something. There's a lag there. Just for those that you're just staying up all night wondering, because I know, and I see it in the chats all the time, and over in time, why does he not get I know it's a whole viral topic, but I thought I'd address it tonight. Hey man, Road Dawg, that must have been the cowbell and Jesus. Everybody needs some cowbell and Jesus. You need Jesus more than anything. He's the way, the truth, and the life. I get up at 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think about going to bed about that time, and sometimes I can. That's a habit I've got to change. That's what I'm working on. But what I find is that our sponsor, which I love our sponsor, don't get me wrong, I do. I love our sponsor, the channel sponsor that keeps the imaginary. Well, it doesn't keep any bills paid, to be honest with you, but we're at least leaning that way. It keeps me up at night, I find, when I actually drink it. But here for our good ass sponsor, Good Ass Coffee.
The morning's gray. The clocks
I'll be up all night again, won't I?
The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Good Ass Coffee in your cup. Get yours today. Whatever brand you like, just go out and get it. Just drink some Good Ass Coffee. It'll definitely keep you up at night. I'm just saying, I can vouch for that. It does a good job. It will mess up your sleep habits like crazy, like nothing can. Well, maybe cocaine can, but that's a little extreme, wouldn't you think? Coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Reese John, how's it going? Good to have you here, my man. Silver Days, welcome to the fan club. Awesome. Silver Days is in the fan club. Silver Days is in the fan club. Woo. All right. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I think that's the same as the membership, right? That gives you access to the chart school videos and any of the other videos that I'm doing over there. And that's what I'm going to be doing a lot instead of those daytime streams that I've been doing when I go out and looking for altcoin. I'll probably start streaming over there, just going out and looking for altcoin setups. I'll be posting over in the Telegram group and things like that in the membership area. And then add some more stuff over there too. I'm trying to come up with a Fibonacci class. I don't know when that'll happen though. Bingo Sambo with the Fibonacci candles. I know. Chris Klein, how's it going, Chris? Good to see you, my man. Chris says, hey everybody. Is that Jenny? J-N-N, is that an L? Can you look at coin stock? Is that Jenny? Are you the one that used to tell me no when I asked you to skate all the time? I'm just saying. Is that you? That we were sitting there and I said, hey, Jenny, hey, you want to go skating? No, I don't really feel like it. I'd be like, me neither. Hey, you want to go grab a Coke or something to eat over here? No. Well, yeah, no, me neither. You want to hang out a little bit? Well, yeah, well, me neither, I guess. Hey, Jenny. Hey, it's good to see you. Jenny says, can we look at coin stock? Well, we sure can. Let me write that down on my list right here. I have got to take a look at my audio system over here. And you guys can pick this up. It's coming up where you can hear it too, but it's supposed to be on my monitor side. I don't know how it's tying in with the microphone sound. Anyway. All right, let's continue on down with the chat here. Chris Klein says, smash that like. Thank you very much. It does help this tiny channel grow. We are a tiny channel. Been doing this for a while, but it's hard for live streams to grow. It's a lot easier if you make little coin videos, especially the ones that do the, well, let's coin well 100x. They love that crap. I just can't do that. And you saw how altcoins were performing. I was like, I don't see any altcoins that look like they can do it. So there were no more videos. Racy John says H-bar update. We'll take a look at H-bar. Somebody say silver? I gotta check on silver. Good ass coffee. Well, I'm way behind on the charts on the chat. Yo, first successful trade of 2026. You hit your Bitcoin short. Hey, congratulations on it. That's ballsy to have a short as your first one. A lot of people are not very comfortable with short. If you listen, you can hear them talk about it. And I gotta say, the trading group that I joined way back in the day, it didn't teach us how to short. The only thing they taught us how to do was do spot longs. And that's kind of what most of them do, I think. Now we got leverage plays, and there are more than longs and short ideas out there in some groups. Some of them you have to pay for it extra, right? We got some new music. We got some new music playing in the background. We're going with a little 50s kind of thing, which was not as easy as you would think to generate. And a few new things that are not 50s over into the end screen whenever we get over there. We got Gator Squatch in the house. What's going on, Gator? Good to see you, my man. Thanks for stopping by here. Been super busy lately with my company. Congratulations, my man. Working on the website. I own GatorSquatch.com now. Just finishing up the page. Is up there now? Why is Jenny so conceited? I don't know. Jenny? Maybe she's distracted just like we are. I know if I was gifted like she is, I would be distracted all the time. I'd just be looking like this all the time. I would probably have some fidget toys. I wouldn't need a fidget toy if I was gifted like Jenny. Anyway, and let's get back over. Put Nazi candles. I missed that one. Man, you guys are chatting. I'm on your page right now. Does it have a deer on it? Well, now you got me curious. Was it Gators? GatorSquatch.com, right? Are you going to do the Web3 thing? An adventure awaits with Gator Squatch. Well, there we go. Well, we got a page. It all starts with one step, I'm told. Just make sure that first step is not a pile of dog poop. That happens to me a lot, it seems. I was somewhere and then I am not there now. And I think it's over in the chat. Canton Network coin is on Uphold now, is it? That's one that I've got on my list to look at. I've got kind of a big list I need to start getting into here. Gator says, just got your Gator Squatch merch. Cool. We'll have hats and shirts and build from there. At some point, I'll be looking into some merch ideas here. I just haven't done it. Digging the rockability, Stray Cats music. Hey, Bullish on Parade. Good to see you, my man. Thank you for the feedback. Yeah, I was thinking didn't really have much in that genre, so I had to kind of put some up there. It's a tricky genre. For AI, anyway. I found. Glasshopper 77. I meant the crypto. Is bouncing. Oh, you thought Jenny was going to take that the wrong way and not talk to you anymore, didn't you? I don't know. She's remarkable among women, as I've never heard her speak yet. That's such an anomaly that it's really throwing me off. It's almost like she's not even real. But she doesn't speak. She doesn't criticize. She doesn't do any of that. She may be a lizard. I'm just saying. My Scream image is on one of my shirts, says Gator Squatch. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me. We got 19 people hanging out, and we also got Elvis over here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm going to take a quick look at, well, first we're going to get out of this guy. This is our altcoins. We do expect them to pull back either just a little and catch some support on this channel idea. 382 Fibonacci. If it does, I don't have the measure move up there, or the AB equals CD, is basically all it is. That could possibly propel us up to this 971 area in spring. That would be juicy, right? But we got to bounce from here. If we come down to the 618, we can do the same thing, but that only gets us up toward this little guy over here, which is our 1.272 area from the peak to the 618 to the 1.272 measure move. Which is also the area to our negative, almost right to our negative 2.7. They're a little bit different from pulling, right? But we're still getting the same kind of targeto area if we do come down to the 618 amounts there. So we just got to see what kind of traction we get. So either we go into the weekend and bounce, and they'll probably try to pump us on the weekend, or we keep suffering for a little bit and then finally get drugged back down to the same places we were just a few days ago, almost a week ago, and then try to recover from there. She's a little tricky at the moment. This is our resistance. If you take trend lines. If I could just see the people start looking, zooming out and looking at trend lines and just automatically assuming that there's going to be some kind of flag shape over here that's just going to rock us to the moon if it breaks out. I don't hear them talking about trying to take a short or anything or thinking ahead. It's just always to the moon, and unless it doesn't, then I don't know. Everybody doesn't trade the same. Everybody doesn't analyze the same. It's different out there. Let's take a look at H bar, and I'm gonna look at, I guess, H bar spot on Bybit. I'll go ahead and look locally from this wick over here because it kind of does some stuff. That's nice. 786 retracement on there. I will take that. And I will see you a reverse or a normal fib from swing high to swing low. And mark out the 236 Fibonacci area, that little support resistance magical area that is the sweet little accumulation buy zone. May not feel like it now, but by the time you get up to this target area, about 17.5 cents, you'll say, man, I really should have bought when it was like under 11 cents. And this little guy right here, just to take a little bit of early profits at 14.7, almost 14.8 cents. This thing keeps changing. I keep adding things over here, and they keep disappearing. It's like Groundhog Day every damn day on this channel. Price label. Put you over here. All right. What the hell is that? Oh, crap. I did this on the wrong thing. All right. That's what I got for H-bar right here. But first we got to break out the trend line. I've got no indicators over here. Let me get out of this. I did this in the wrong thing. You're supposed to be total 3, and you're supposed to be on the 4 hour. All right, that's what happened. I did it in the wrong window. We'll go back to H bar over here, and that was, where was it? Bybit spot. There we go. Now we got. Well, now all my lines are gone. Okay. Well, whatever we were looking at there, now we got some other indicators we can look at. Ichimoku Cloud looks good. Look at this 50 cross. They're on the 4 hour time frame. Excellent time frame to monitor this stuff by. 50 crossing the 200, bullish AF. We could be coming back down here, of course. To test that, we were looking for that 382. We're at the 382 there with that one. Was I doing this? That's not what I'm typically looking for, but it might work.
Promised the moon with a wink and a charm. So fine.
I feel like I've heard this song before.
Coins in my
Some of them are. All right, so it looks kind of cool. Now, there could be a chance that it comes back to retest this area over here. Oh, man. This area right over here. That little neckline we got for, I called it. You know what? Do you guys recognize this guy? If you guys have been hanging around me, you know that this guy pisses me off. We talked about this guy. This was the guy that when Total 3 did this, at the 1.618 fib extension in March of 2024, that was the signal to me and to everybody else: get the hell out of altcoins and leave them alone. But I just kept there looking at it. He looks scary. I don't like him. I don't trust him. I don't think, yeah, but I'm gonna hold in. These things are brutal. They look like the Batman signal, and they catch the flag chasers like crazy. Because look, the flag's breaking out, and then the flag just gave it all to hell. These guys are brutal. The measure move, it's a type of triple top, and Thomas Bukowski does talk about him, but he takes the whole measure move from the very top to the very big wick, very long wick, and then puts it right there. And sometimes I see it go lower than that. When this one shows up, it goes right. And this is it in the bear situation. On H-bar, it's in the bullish situation. Look, there's the measure move right there. Invert this thing back over, and then you see we had it on the bottom. You had the fuzzy, woolly, booger, ugly, upside down bat pattern, or whatever. It's not really a bat, but you know, it's a type of triple bottom. It's like a head and shoulders, but you got your shoulders up here, your elbows up here, and your head's just shrunken way down, just a pinhead. They're nasty. But in this case, it's a good move. Look at that measure move right there. Nailed it, Thomas Bukowski. That's a full on. So it's doing what it should be doing, right? Time to pull back. I would say after that big impulse move, the Dow Jones theory of it coming at least back to halfway should be probably considered there. And we may see at 12 cents. It's just, we're at 12.3 cents right now. So what is dropped a few fractions of a penny. Things are looking kind of good though. That was cool. So this is a reversal signal here, okay? It was the start of the altcoins were at their highest, and this is what it did on Total 3 right here in 2024. We were above that level now, but now we got so many altcoins that we're past it. But that was the signal for the top back then, and now I would say that would be I take it as a nice strong bottom signal here for H-bar. Just my take. Look, the old Christmas tree, sure, the Stiletto Hill. So let's see if this bottom 786 and H-bar, you're starting to look juicy. So we're going to look for just up 15.5 cents. Basically, if this is a buy, it's got to start coming out and taking out these highs. And that means these guys over here at 19 and 20 cents, right? And it shouldn't let up until it gets this guy out of the way at 31 cents. Which it just had a few months ago. Well, several months ago now. Until it can get back to what it did in January, a year ago, right? At 40 cents. So in my personal opinion, she should be held bound to at least start coming back over, the mission in life should be come out and take out 31 cents. Anything less than that is strictly failure and will not be tolerated. We'll slap you with the fish. Alright, so gosh darn it, don't we have indicators over here? What? There we are. Here are indicators. Now there's a warning here on the daily saying that she want to be coming down, so take that into effect. That might get us back closer to that 12 cent area over the weekend or something like that. Why is this thing not working right? So just saying, we're below the 50, rejected off of that, rejected off of here, coming back. We got a 9 moving average at 12 cents. If things get worse, if we go down lower, just what? I doubt we go very much lower than 11.5 cents. So kind of cool. Let's take a look at Coin, C-O-I-N. And this is a stock, and this is Coinbase stock. Look at it on NASDAQ on the daily. So you got some bullish divergence here on the momentum wave. And down here. And let's see. And you got some on the RSI as well. On the daily, that's always usually a good sign. Coin is going in, well, you're at what, $245 right now. These were previous targets we were looking at before from way back in the day, 2023. So Coin overall, she died, went down, nobody loved it. She came out strong, I remember that. I remember buying some over there and watching it get into some deep drawdown. And then she made her comeback this time. Pretty cool. I was not really even part of that. Trying to get the majority of our trend lines here. There we go. So what is this, about 220? We got a bullish bat pattern. But they usually take us to the 886 level. Which means we'll probably take these wicks into effect if that's accurate. And if we do that, yeah, it definitely lines up with that area. So that's also coming in with our 200 moving average here on the weekly as well. Ooh. Why would you need to go down to 185? It's still a higher low. I'm just kind of shocked. I wasn't expecting this. Right now you got the green dot on the weekly, so it doesn't mean it's happening just now, but it could go back up to closer to $300 and then roll over and come down here. Let's come down to like a 3-day chart. 3 days looking good. 3 days looking good. So eventually, from what I'm seeing here, it's got a probability. It's got a chance to eventually work back here. But we could be going back up before we come down. You got them 21 trying to cross bearishly over this moving average. So testing 280 is definitely possible. Moving averages though look pretty good. Like we could probably recover. So this is not written in stone, but this is the level it should come down to. We could look at the 786, but and we're not even there yet on that one. We're not even there on that one. That would be 208. And we're at 245 now. But you could see from that from the pull here, we're below the 618. We already lost that area. Either it recovers that and starts doing something else. But it's from where it made its lower high. This down here could be its lower or higher low. Why is this thing deep? Sure. Is that better? I just slapped it. But 3-day looks good, so there could be a little long. I just don't know if it's going to go up too far. So for that idea, we'll look at this C guy here, right here. I had to say it twice, I guess. So 266 and maybe 291 could be on the short-term radar for any kind of up move. 50's pointing at 312, but I don't have the confidence in what I'm seeing just yet. I can be pleasantly surprised. We're below the 9 moving average. Let's go down to the daily. Daily's above that. So okay, so locally it's got something on. It's got some bullish divergence. Where it is now, it can be catching the bump up. Okay, but the things look like they're trying to cross. Let's see. It may not do this. Okay, but if it does do this, it's bullish, and we would want to try to get in down here after confirmation. All right, but let's see if we can at least get up to here. Test that area at 290, maybe 300. I can see us pulling back up. I can see us pulling back up. And we were going to get with Elliot to see if he had any insight. Elliot, you got some wild crap going on. ABC corrections, what he's seeing. From what? This 5 wave? AB? That's a wow. Oh, really? Now, here's something a little bit more in tune with it, I think. The bigger picture. Also, 5 AB. You think the C wave could actually come down and getting back down to these areas? He's also got this area right here. What is that? 1.15. What the hell is that? Anyway, Elliot thinks it's meta target, so let's see what happens. See if we can get back up to closer to 300 than not. Cup and Scandal on coin. Cup and Scandal. Well, some people would probably at least start out that looking at it as a cup and handle. Satoshi that like motor. Let the games begin, says Gator Squatch. Bukowski, a freaking genius. Bukowski is. Well, he just did all the study. He has his computer to do it and all this other stuff. You know, he's got some software and stuff over there, too. He's still active over there on his website. I mean, he's a software engineer nerd and applied it to pattern trading. So it's often too nerdy for me, but the alpha's there, man. The alpha's fire. Let's take a look at CC in crypto, and that is Canton Network, which has been kind of interesting. We got an upper target over here. Well, we're looking at the short. The short idea is still valid. I'm not in it. I must have. Did I get stopped out? Is it possible that it can still continue on with this short idea? Possibly. Looks like I'm trying to get a crossover here on the MACD on the bigger time frame. Let's see, down to target from where we are, maybe about another 14-15%. Let's come down to the 4 hour. How are you looking? See, now we got Elliot here. Elliot thinks we're on a 4th wave and we're getting ready to bounce up. Maybe. CC. So I was playing this one. This one was hot and looking strong. But we did lose that trend line though, so she can be coming up for a little bit of resistance over here, about 15.8. She could make a double top. That's what I look for when we break a main trend line or something. I look for it to try. If it starts riding underneath it, I look for it to either make a double top, either a higher or lower high, and then start coming down. Don't know what we're going to do here. I'm going to take this trade thing. I'm not in this trade. I believe I was at one time, and I probably got stopped out on it. But I wouldn't be looking at this as a falling wedge or any kind of flag or anything. And I know it looks like it, but since we broke the trend line, that puts a damper on that idea. And besides, it's broken a lot of moving averages. What you doing the fibs? And you're below the 382 fib area. That starts putting it in the less likely category of anything happening, unless we're just actually maturing the trend line. That could be happening. I don't see the confirmation of that. Maybe that's a little iffy. All right, I don't. There could be an entry if we break the trend line. There could be a play there. I just don't see it as being a good strong play just quite yet. I mean, we can fool ourselves with this trend line, but it's still going to be resistance. I'm going to put it back into resistance. All right, let's take a look at some things that are I'm going to try to go through some of these quickly here. And I'm going to do it probably on the 4 hour time frame. We'll take a look at STX. We're just kind of update. We had this in a long setup over here from the bottom of this area. Awesome. Target is still, oh man, swing trade. Definitely a swing trade. Still at 87 cents there. We are starting to get a breakout, it appears. Let me tighten that up. Are we? No, we did not. We got rejected. We got rejected at the top of it. All right. Well, that sucks. It's just part of the game. So I would look for a 0.5 Fibonacci retracement on this one. Retracing about halfway on a big strong impulse move is typically what we'll see, and then we got our moving averages to give us a little confirmation and say, hey, yeah, I think that could happen too, because the 50 moving average is crossing over the 360, and they're both hanging out right there too. So that looks like we got some nice little support areas there. Below that, I'll be looking at the 786 area down here at 27 cents if we do come back down. So we're losing. So could there be a short here? There could be. She might come up and double top, so it might not be the best entry for the short, but there is one, and it got a confirmation the moving average is crossing over here. Huh. Trying to figure out if I want to short this little guy. Looking at these bigger moving averages. Yeah. Wow. Well, what's gonna? Does that mean? I'm looking back at total 3, man. Are you gonna bounce here? Or are you gonna come down here? What the hell? We just got rejected from a bearish harmonic pattern. And normally we would be looking for these targets down here, right? And maybe even down through here. But I hope that that's not what we're doing. But it doesn't matter what I hope. It just matters what the hell it actually does. So Stacks is looking kind of interesting. Sorry about that. Let's take a look at Render real quick. Render also getting a pullback over here. I'm just going to go to the daily. So from high to low, we got rejected over here, 382 fib. Yeah, that's cool. I don't see a trade here, but we just got rejected at a one of the target points. That would have been a take profit point. And that was one of the bigger ones there. If we were pulling over here, we're probably looking at 786 areas, or no, 618 area for that. So whichever method that you're pulling, the fibs, they just overlap and they give you confluence. Or especially, that's what you want to pay attention to when you do get those confluences. So pull back on this guy. It's kind of looking like it might come back to 165. So there might be a short going in on here. That was the daily. Here we are. Yeah, actually. Render. I think I can get me a Render short going in. Well, before she takes off here. We just lost the 236. We may be coming down, bounce back up, so I don't want to go too crazy, but yeah. I think I might be getting me something here. Smaller time frame. I'm going to come down to the 1 hour now. The 1 hour is starting to look good though. That was a nice move out of it. So all these moving averages are starting to flip over. I'm going to shoot for the 786 right here at 155. And what I'm doing, I'm playing the idea that we're probably getting something along the ideas of something like that. And so if I get in here and build a position, I might be able to take a little profit somewhere if I see us bouncing. And then if we come back up, either I get stopped out in profit and then open up a new trade, or I could leave it open, but then again, you got to start, is that really good risk management? Because you're going in the drawdown. And I have those conversations with myself a lot. To make a higher low, because it could do lots of things. So probably best to go ahead and get stopped out and then try to take a new short when we come back up to around 240 if this situation plays out, right? So just trying to forecast a little bit there. Project, I think, is the cool word. Might be able to get a little bit of a short right now with Render. 155 being my target. Stop loss, I will probably keep it a little Starting out with probably about 246. All right, I think I'm going to make a play on the render over here. Are you going to short the bottom? Well, I'm shorting the crosses of these moving averages and the momentum that's coming down, and it did lose a level just now. So actually, it lost support. It should be resistance here. I don't want 20x. See, you try to get me that way. Just don't do the stupid thing. I want to start out with, you know what? I'm going to start out with probably 4x. And take about $5, put over there. Alright. Oh man, I could have done, I forgot. I keep forgetting I can click this box over here and fill this stuff in. I didn't do that. It's like I got stopped out of my Bitcoin trade. My river long is still good, but it's about to get stopped out, I believe. 16% gains though. Oh, that's a tiny trade too though. Oh, that's a tiny ass trade. Alright, so my take profit was about 155. That's what I'm shooting for right there. I'm not trying to go with 36. Yeah, that's a 786 more permanent, just a little bit. Put it just a little bit ahead of it. I may move it to the 618, just depending on what we got going on, because there's a trend line here. There is a trend line here. Actually. Oh, we were on the 15-minute. I'm really screwing up my risk to reward. It's making me doubt that it's going to get down. Well, it can bounce here, come up, and then end up breaking the trend line and coming down. That's a lot of overplay. All right, I'll keep you down here. I'll keep you down here at 155, the original setup. But I may let my stop loss catch me if we bounce over here. So what I'm saying is the possibility, we talked about how it could be making a double top. So we might be coming down and then bounce off the trend line, come up for a lower high, and then be working our way down. Could be. It could also be that our harmonic pattern's going from here, and I'm looking for this 786, which is right here. I'll put a little line there. So at 194. So I want to keep my eye on both of those target areas right there in case I need to take something earlier. Alright, so well, that was render. Let's take a look at, now some of them that are doing okay. MYX, we looked at that. It was under $5 and now it's over $5. It's been an interesting one. It's on a pullback right now, so now it's looking like it might be worth looking at. It made a lower high, didn't it? But it bounced off of our 236 fib, our major 236 fib. That's awesome. This makes me want to go long on you. That's on the 4 hour. Bounced off the 50 moving average. I think there's a long here. And of course we look at $7 being the next immediate target, but then here at $9 being the little bonus target if we're going to let it a little bit ride. Alright, MYX, you're looking kind of good. Let's come down to the 1 hour. resistance possibly right here, but we could be either going through it this time. We got rejected here before at the 100 right there and here, and it looks like we're trying to push our way through it this time. So I'm not as afraid about buying so high on this one now. Let's come down to the 15 minute. Let's draw our trend line over here, track that old guy. And I can interpret this as a breakout retest of it, and then it's working on making its higher high. So it should be trying to come over higher than this. Now I could wait till it validates that and it makes its little higher high. I could do that. And then yay, and a lot of people go in, and there's a lot of strategies that's where they take their entry. But then the way that we play our harmonics, and we know that, well, the higher highs usually give them up for a higher low or a reversal. So we come back in. So then you go into drawdown if you do that. So I don't like that. Why don't we go ahead and I'm front running it. Well, we front run it. Well, what's a safe way to front run it? Trend line. I know. That's why I like trend lines.
Woke up to a green candle.
Want to go from the wick to the bodies? Want to go from the bodies to the bodies? And it says we might be coming down to 509. I'm cool with that. If you do, you're at 519 right now. I'll make my plan for you. Where are we going to sell you at? What? 701. I think I might have something in here. I mean, it's coming down and I could layer in. That would be the idea. For me, I could layer in between here. And we'd set our stop losses wherever it's comfortable down through these areas, or even under these moving averages, about 492. Somewhere beneath our main trend lines. You're looking sexy to me, MYX. You're making me want some. I think I'm going to go Degen over here and get me some MY. Do you have it? It may not have it. This is exchange coin. MYX. Are you over here? You are. You are. Well, do tell. So I may be catching a falling knife, but why are we on the 15 minute over here? Look at the moving averages, man. You got the golden cross. More than likely, we'll probably come back to the 21. I don't know if we'll make it back to the 50. Might. So I'm catching a falling knife. Catching a falling knife. I got a thing against steely knives. Always trying to poke me in the breastises. My breastises chin. It hurts. Yeah. Alright, I definitely don't want 17x on this one. You're about $5, so man, I should be able to do pretty good with probably about I might try a 7. I might. Yeah, I'll try 5. Because I might want to increase it later. Right now, I'm just... What? You want me to spend $10 minimum? Or see, that's what sucks. Now that could screw me up and screw up me plans. So it wants me to spend like $10.50 is the least I can do here. So I will go lower leverage. Okay. Why don't I just do a limit order right down here and just let you get me at 513? Will that make you feel better? I'll try that. Alright, I'll just put a limit order and see if you'll catch me down here. That way I don't feel like I'm chasing as much. Let the trade come to me. Hurry! Hurry! Are you going to do it? Do I need to move it up? Come on. Hurry! I can't wait. Darn it, go get it! Now! See, this is why it's hard. Alright, so there we go. MYX. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we doing? We've been looking at all these coins. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Let me do this. One of my buddies is also streaming, and I didn't mean to cut into his time, but it's only fair that I think for me to give him a shout out. And that is Joe over here at Trade Intuition. I know some of you guys follow him also. He is also live streaming right now.
Oh, saddle up with something, it's crypto clock.
All right. So that's Joe. Uh-oh. Gotta turn the volume down. So he is live right now, and he's normally live around this time. I'm not normally live around this time. I'm normally live around 10:30. I am kind of early, so. So whether you watch him live now and catch me later, or watch me live now, catch him later, or hanging out and watching us at the same time, because I saw some of you in there, and that is cool. We both appreciate your support. So shout out to you guys, keeping the vote going there. You guys are awesome. When I'm on my yacht and in my Lambo, I like to listen to Road Dawg Crypto music. Well said, Ave. Well said. Thank you, my man. It should be in every Lambo, especially the new songs I got tonight. I'm gonna say it. Thank you, Ave. Stainless steel is sexy. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Ave. Thank you for doing that. I need to... Can I copy that? Can I copy that? I can't copy that? I'd like to copy that if I could copy it. That'd be cool. I need to... I killed everything. What happened? I hope I didn't put... Okay. I'm just going to leave that alone. Alright. Hey, Traveling Trader. How you doing, my man? Good to see you here. Walking and trading. Seems to be kind of popular. Bobby Yaz! Yep, me too, Bobby Medina. John Gregory, I'm thinking about picking more up. Bobby, you're on top of things, my man. We need to put you over. You should have access to the Nightbot thing, and I think you can automate it over there. Because if you got a wrench, you should be able to go to the Nightbot, and you can program it. I think that's how it's set up. I took it off as the moderator because it was, well, you know what it did. It started putting people in timeout, including you. Gary Swab gave us $2 super chat. Thank you, my man. Says Canon Network. We did look at Canon Network. That was on our list there. And Kima Coin. Let's take a look at Kima. So we did Canton. Let's take a look at Kima. KuCoin. Used to like KuCoin. Till I had to abruptly exit, and I had to, screw me up on a lot of positions when you have to exit an exchange because of some stupid crap that the Biden administration and Gary Gensler are putting pressure on exchanges and making them scared to deal with anybody in the U.S., even if they do have a VPN. Blah, blah, blah. We've been through hell. Crypto is, we really have. We put up with a lot of stuff. A lot of abuse. And the bastards lied about it all. That's a nice little flush out, little heartbeat pattern right there. So Kima, I'm on the daily. It's still below the 9 moving average, so until it gets above that on the daily, it's hard to be too positive that we got our lowest low end. But based on what we're seeing on some of these other altcoins in total 3, we probably do. Over the past week or so, it's double bottom down here around the 786 fib area, so that's promising that this is our higher low bottom here. We go for the highest of highs. We could be looking around 60 or 6.7 cents, retesting that daily 200 moving average area and a little past it. That would be bullish. That would be bullish. That would get us up to our 1.272 Fibonacci target, though, right here. AB equals CD, baby. Yeah. We also got some honorable mentions coming in at 3.9 cents, just right under 4 for any of you early target takers, profit takers there. And also Excuse me. 4.7 cents right here.
Markets fleeting, madness takes its toll, but listen closely, not for very much longer. I've got to keep
This song gets crazy, y'all. I'm just telling you.
by the dip, you know.
I'm gonna turn it up.
Orbit. I was chasing highs, just having a trade. When the bull of a coin gave me that
So this is Kima on the daily.
he shook me up.
Let's go and look at the 4 hour. 4 hours looking better. It's above the 9-moving average, trying to do something, bouncing off this bottom area. So that's cool. So you could look at this as a breakout, and then, you know, in the lower retest around this area. We can look at it that way. We can extend this way and see that, oh man, now we got a breakout again. So we still got some resistance ahead. And even if we take our extended angle of that trend line up, so we go from wick to wick to wick, and that's really kind of where we're seeing this target come into play right there. So that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. We can bounce up here, probably pull back, and then start trying to step our way back up to touch these guys. Then maybe we can start working our way up toward that higher high target. So Kima, I'm going to post this one over. Let's take a snapshot of this one. Put this over in trade setups, chart room, trade setups. Hey, what we got over here in the... We got files over here. So even over in the trade setup area, there is the encyclopedia charts pattern, the book over there. And a turkey foot. Oh, okay. Is that the only books we got over here? Alright, so Bukowski's encyclopedia is in the file section in the trade setup topic area of our thing. Over in the classroom area, there's a whole lot of educational material. If you look for it, right?
Let's do the Bitcoin warp again.
Warp again. Infinite roar.
Let's do the Bitcoin warp again.
Interaction.
So I just put the 4 hour swing targets up there.
Satoshi's fleeting. Time is fleeting.
Alright, so there we go. There's Kima. I shared that over into the group. So the 4 hour, the moving averages are still bearish, but we're at the phase now where we should be starting to climb up through them, and then eventually they will flip over. So we should be starting to see the curving, the tightening, if you will.
Through the night.
But it's still kind of in early phases over here on Kima.
Glitching. Markets twitching. Feel that?
Early today, yeah, I am, Dave P. I'm testing out the 8-ish o'clock area just to see how we do. We do pretty decent. I may have to not be as late at night. I need to spend some time with Nightbot. But you know how she is with me. Well, let me know if you got access over to that thing, to the screen.
It's crypto o'clock.
But I think you can go in there and tweak stuff, whatever.
Wandering these pixel prairies, hunting Bitcoin ghosts.
It's down on my list. I got a list of things to do, but not around. Oh, it's time for some good ass coffee.
Traps. Who even knows? Stumbled on Road Dawg's Den. Charts glowing.
So the general gist is altcoins are coming down, and there might be a few shorts. I'm entertaining the idea of a few shorts. I'm in a render short. I'm in a render. I'm not in a Bitcoin trade. What's going on with Bitcoin right now? I guess I got stopped out of my Bitcoin trade. What the hell is going on over here? What has happened today? What's the position history? How have things been going? I lost a penny. I lost 6 cents. Oh, so that would be me putting my stop losses in profit, but there's exchange fees that came and did the willy-nilly on me, put me into the red barely, so I lost. So note that happens too. Got to figure that. Make sure I'm taking that into consideration. Let's see. The most I've lost so far was what, $1.20, and that's more around 2%, a little bit more than 2%. That was stretching it. It's been that one's not good. What was that? $5? Somebody got stupid over here. Oh, I remember. That one did get away from me, and I had to slap my Degen and take that loss and say, no, Degen, you can't do it. You're taking that $5 loss, so that's why we're not up where we are. Because Sean, so I'm stopped out a lot, but stopped out very little. The little losses are 3 cents, 4 cents for a lot of them, 23 cents, 22, maybe some around $1. But the wins try to make up for it, but you do get that one that will pick you up, like the $30 win that we had. So choppy market, and things are starting to pull back, and we're going with shorts and a bullish phase. Well, actually, I got a couple of longs. I got an MYX long, a river long, but I'm really wanting to play you, Bitcoin. What are you doing, Bitcoin? Are you ready? We're on the 15-minute. That's MYX. We're in a long, right? Yeah, okay. That's a big long. Oh, you came in. Oh, you filled my order. You filled my order. That's why. That's why. Well, Bitcoin, let's look at you over here. We don't need that. Let's cancel those. That was from earlier. I think we got a bounce here at a 886 fullback. That's what I'm looking at right here, right now.
Yeah, Road Dawg or something.
Let me take a look at you, Bitcoin. What are you doing over here? That's not good. Is there a long, or you got a short going on? I gotta zoom out here. 1 hour bouncing off of a 200 possible. 50 could be crossed in the 100, so it could be very short-lived. Come up and keep rolling over. We got this idea, but I'm not crazy about that idea. But if I am going long, I'm going to have to put a very tight stop loss. We got our touches from wicks to wicks, 200 moving average. There's a faint idea. That's a small chance of a long could stick. If I'm going to do it, and put my stop loss down here. This are long. We can get back up to this area, about 92.4. Have to get in right here and put the stop loss right over here. It's a 3.4 to 1 risk to reward ratio, so that's doable. Just got to pay attention to my leverage and position size. I like the cloud. We came through the green. That sucks. That's not good here. Smaller time frames are not looking as great. 1 minute, I like where you're doing, but you still got warning signs. I'm going to go with a long here. Let's see if we can remember to do it with those little things over there. So I'm looking for my target is going to be right over here, about 92,000. I'll probably fine tune it once I get it in there. So that, and my stop loss was looking at this area about 90,400. About 1,400-ish. 398 if you want to avoid them psychological numbers. I'm just saying. Sometimes that'll save your ass. That gives me a P&L of 11%. I don't know if that's going to be good or not. That would be me losing $1 if I go $10 in. If I go $5 in at the moment and then add in later, 54 cents. And that's within reason for me. This is at 20x. I can do that. Could tighten up my stop loss, I know, shave a little bit off or even raise my position. But I think she's going to try to do a little swing. She might try to do a little swing down a little bit. I actually want to lower it right below this 272 area. That's a little technique that I play around with. I just forget about it a lot of times and don't think about it on the fly. But if we know that the 1.272 could be the lower target area, well, if they're going to come and sweep the lows, maybe they could avoid us a little bit if we go just a wee bit below it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, dog? That makes my cooter tingle. Alright, so we got it. We're down a little bit at the moment on the 15 minute. What are you looking like on the 1 minute? Are you still doing some stuff here? Because I wouldn't mind adding a couple of dollars in at some point. Just don't know if you'll give me that chance down here or not.
What a way to say goodbye.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've been going for about an hour and 26 minutes, and we did look at several coins, but we did not look at the big-ass list that I've got to look at. I want to quickly go through some of them. I was going to look at virtuals, and I'll take a look at some of these on the 4 hour. See if we can speed this along. If I missed any requests, I apologize. I think I did get all the super chats. If not, I will catch them on the end screen there. All right, 4 hour, our moving averages, even though it did great and stepping up through all those, and that's what we want to see, right? When things start turning around, when these smaller ones start flipping, it can go and test those. But now it's time to come back a little bit because they're still in reverse order. It's a good chance we'll be coming back to 78 cents at some point. It may come down, go up, and then come back down here, but you know, that is a good possibility right now. We did get our first little bump up there. Virtuals, I mean, where she's going to bounce at, I don't know if it's going to be 78 cents or one of these areas about 92. But again, we could be doing something like this, and whether we make a higher high or a lower high, we can still be doing something like this during these phases of the market. I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, so. And the moving averages suggest that could be the case too. So let's don't get too crazy. Flags to the upside might only go up so much before they start coming back down. There is a chance that it can find some support here though. I like that. All right, so virtuals got a chance. We'll take a look at XCN. This is Onyx Coin. She's hanging out there. She is flagging out. So let's go all the way back down here, draw our trend line, and so far I'm cool with that as a flag idea, as long as it doesn't break a major trend line. Once it breaks that little sucker, I am not entertaining the idea of any kind of flag to the upside. Is that a 382 area, 0.5 area? It's within reason. Come all the way down here. Yeah, either way. So we need that area to keep holding right there. I'll mark you with a green line here. And if it does bounce from there, then yeah, you get that flagpole move that can take us up here to 18 or 1.8 cents. And also right here at 16.6 cents. That could be possible. So nice to see this one's got some strength for a change. I hope it holds it. I hope it holds it. Oops, you messed that up. Hey, we got Meet Damien. How's it going? Good to see you, Meet Damien. Meet Damien's another YouTuber. If you're not following him, well, you should. Here's Joe going live, and I'll probably recommend that we go check him out. Give him a like over here. 14 likes. Crypto Candy's over here. Chris is over here. Hey, Chris. DP, you guys over there watching both of us? Or cutting in and out? Thank you guys for your support. And Meet Damien right here. Another YouTuber. Go check him out. 550 subscribers, and can we get some new subscribers over there? He's good. Now he uses fibs. He also uses 5 moving average strategy. You'll see some differences on our approaches and stuff and things like that, but that's just good experience, right? Different takes and different explanations of mindset. He will tell you what the reasons behind what he's doing, and that's what you need, rather than people just calling out, look, it's this and that. Like, okay, well, teach me something about it. How do you know if it invalidates? I mean, when somebody starts talking about their mindset and stuff like that, that's when you learn all the good stuff, right? So you need people that kind of really get in and communicate with words what they are drawing on the stream. And he does that. XCN, you're doing pretty good. I want to do some. Oh man, is this not the right one to go? No. How do we do this? Oh, you're over. I see. I'm on the wrong page. I'm on the wrong thing. It's over here. I don't know how he does that. I was trying to do Joe's little fancy thing to port things, but I don't see it. How do you do that? It doesn't show up on my thing at all. Okay, well, I guess that's not going to happen then.
He's calling flag to the upside, but the market's a clown.
Huh.
I'm dancing with loss, wearing a frown.
Just want to take a quick look at Dash. Dash getting a pullback. Where you at? $40 again? Yeah, you lost to M top over here. Double top situation, lower high. What did you do? What did you do, my friend? What did you do? Have you got the little... Are you doing the little thingy thing? Because those things suck. Looks like... Ellie, would you be calling that a 4? Yeah, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, Ellie doesn't. Yeah, it's not made a higher high on the 3 waves, so it needs to come up and at least do a double top for that 5 wave. It hasn't done it, so this one can still have some more upside. I agree with you, Elliot. I'm also looking at this idea here too. So what this is doing is retesting this W over here, and we're getting a double bottom retest over there. So what were we put like 5 points, 57, 886. Yeah, it could be. I mean, it might be doing this. It can be. This is what I'd want to watch for, that we come back down to about $38, but it might just be doing a double bottom here, since we're in the 3. We're looking for a 4 wave. Started here 1, 2, 3, 4. This is still part of it because we didn't knock out that one. So the 618 fib area, which I didn't really do a good job of doing, right here. And what this means when I apply it to my harmonic stuff and my fib stuff, well, we get a double bottom over here on the 618. Then we get the juicy targets over here. We get this one and this one. So if we can, let me draw an arrow here. If we can bounce off of here, and we don't go lower, we don't come down to this one, that could be our target. If we come down to this one, we'll be looking for this target, and eventually back up to here, and then see if we can get higher. But if we just get a bounce here, that's a nice setup, and I could see that being a 5th wave. Get us up higher, and then we go through our bigger corrections. So I kind of like that idea right there. For Dash, there might be an entry here on Dash. Let's come down to a smaller time frame, see if that looks kind of interesting. I don't see anything solid over here just yet. It's trying. I don't see a total juicy entry right now, but there might be one here shortly. If she can. Ooh, nice breakout retest idea. Maybe. This one might get hot. I keep your eyes on Dash, man. Keep your eyes on Dash. That $40 bounce off of here might be its lowest low. She starts coming back, regaining $40, $41, $42. Well, gains 42. Yeah, you missed it. Missed the great entry, but still get it at a good price. If it's doing that, then we're trying to head back up. And I like that $50 target if we can get there. Keep this one on my radar. Guys, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm going to go hang out with Joe if Joe is still live. I want to call this a... He's still high, right? All right, so this is Joe's stream. Somebody might have put it in there. If they did, and I'm going to put it over in the chat, but you can click the link. All right, always got me Damien's information up there. We'll post Joe's in there, and if you click on that link, it'll take you over to Joe's channel, and I'll be over there in just a second. But he's probably about ready to wind it up, unless he gets a bunch of people, and then he'll keep going, right? And so let's go show him a little love. Haven says, I'm in my largest trade ever on Ethereum. Hey, man, congratulations. Hope it works out great for you, man. Might take a quick look at it in the end screen here. All right, good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Going to the end screen, I do have a little bit of new music over there for those of you who want to hang out. Otherwise, if you don't mind, go check out Joe and just say hi, give him a like, give him a subscribe or something, and just let him know you're there.
So blind and bright, talking big moonshots every single night. 99 a month for his magic flag art, drawing pretty lines straight to my credit card. No real trade shown, just the rented ride. Guru selling dreams and I'm along for the slide. Guru Lambo jive, yeah, the shine's all lease. Guru Lambo jive, wallet feeling squeezed. Guru Lambo jive,
take a look at it here.
never fly. Same old alibis, go to Lambo jive. What a way to say goodbye. He's strutting in shades, winking like he knows. Buy
So he's
this
coming
call,
down a little
baby,
bit.
watch your portfolio grow. But the chart's a joke, patterns fall apart. Only pump, he's hitting it straight to his heart. From the Discord height.
See, there was an Adam and Eve, hasn't hit the target yet. Could be retesting that guy too. See if it gets down here, or if we can catch right in here. Overall, I'm looking for 38,000 to be hitting on this one at some point. It's nice harmonic. Bullish pattern.
What a way to say goodbye.
My pleasure, Damien. Squirrel. Oh, there's Joe's stream. Oh, did he go off? He went. Oh, he's done. Too late. Well, I guess I'm not in a hurry to leave then.
Bought the dip on Tuesday, sold on Wednesday. Chart went sideways, now I'm sideways. Thought I'd be a whale, ended up a minnow. Wallets in the blender, call it crypto limbo. Tried to read the candles, they just laughed. Bought the rumor, sold the shaft. End of year was smooth, now it's choppy seas. Wallets on the deck, begging for a breeze.
The market's drunk, sentiments a shrug. the sober one, holding the mug.
Drown in the chop, let the waves take the wheel. Wallets on the rocks, but I'm keeping it real. Ride the choppy tide, let the salt sting the eye. End of years of shipwreck, but I'm still getting by.
The tide's turning, maybe I'll float. Till then I'm sinking, but I wrote the note.
Drown in the chop, let the waves take the wheel. Wallets on the rocks, but I'm keeping it real. Drown in the chop, let the waves take the wheel. Wallets on the rocks, but I'm keeping it real.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Boys try to rush me, think they're so slick. But baby, this cooter ain't no quick trick. Pet it, tease and make it worth the wait. Cooter after dark, seal your fate. One lick, one ping, feel the thrill ignite. Cooter after dark, pure delight. Cause every move I make is perfect from the start to the end. You wanna taste the rush, better play to win. Yeah, cause I'm all about that cooter, no tease. All about that cooter, please. All about that cooter, buy in. All about that cooter, yeah, yeah. Turtles got the glow, green and glossy shine. Pet the fuzzy, make the moon align. One stroke on the shell and the heat runs deep. Cooter after dark, secrets we keep. Stack the thrill, watch the gains unfold. Cooter after dark, worth more than gold. Cause every move I make is perfect from the start to the end. You wanna taste the rush, better play to win. Yeah, cause I'm all about that cooter, no tease. All about that cooter, please. All about that cooter, buy in. All about that cooter, cool, yeah.
They say it's best after dark.
Oh, Guru's got the Lambo glow. He's flashing that Lambo, chrome so blinding bright. Talking big moonshots every single night. 99 a month for his magic flag art. Drawing pretty lines straight to my credit card. No real trade shown, just the rented ride. Guru selling dreams, and I'm along for the slide. Guru Lambo jive, yeah, the shine's all leased. Guru Lambo jive, wallet feeling squeezed. Guru Lambo jive, flags that never fly. Guru Lambo jive, same old alibis. Guru Lambo jive, what a way to say goodbye. He's strutting in shades, winking like he knows. Buy this call, baby, watch your portfolio grow. But the chart's a joke, patterns fall apart. Only pump he's hitting is straight to his heart. From the Discord hype to the stream time spin. Guru's the con, and we're reeling him in.
What's she doing to that bottle?
The flags are all eyes. Guru's little game, open your eyes. Guru Lambo jive, yeah, the shine's all east. Guru Lambo jive, wallet feeling squeezed. Guru Lambo jive, flags that never fly. say goodbye.
Good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night. Till then, trade carefully, trade safely.
Yeah, rising through the night. Caught in the glow.
Good night, everybody. God bless. Jesus loves you.
Dips fade away. I'm on this neon ride, sats in my veins. FOMO's electric spark. Ooh yeah. Crypto's my pulse, beating through the dark. Yeah. Gas fees flicker, whales dance in the haze. I'm stacking dreams in this digital maze. Every coin I claim lights a moonlit flame. Ooh, smooth. Bull runs my wave, I'm rewriting the game. Woo! Neon bull run lighting up the sky. Rising through the dark, I'm flying high. Yeah, yeah. Crypto's glow won't fade my soul. Ooh. Bull run shines, I found my goal. Woo! Neon bull run.